All rise.
Okay, please be seated. Good afternoon. This is the 2 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October 26th. The court's orders for the taking of the DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed for you, when and where your next hearing will be, if you are eligible for release, what those release conditions are, and any bond amounts. I will not read all of your release conditions to you. That is your responsibility, but I may point out one or two that are specific to your case. You are all here on criminal matters, so you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be held against you. These hearings are being recorded and broadcast live. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. If you have other questions, they're probably best suited for your attorney or the next judge who makes a decision on the merits. I will call you in one at a time. The first person will come and stand at the podium, and the second person will have a seat by the door in that chair. We may have victims watching today, and so I am required to read the victim's advisement statement. If you are the victim of a crime with a pending case before this court, you are advised that you have rights under Arizona law that, among others, include the right to be treated with fairness, respect, and dignity, to a speedy trial, to be present at court proceedings, to choose whether or not to be interviewed by the defendant or the defendant's attorney, to be heard before the court makes a decision on release, negotiation of a plea, scheduling and sentencing, and to receive restitution from a person who is convicted of causing you loss. If you have not already been provided with a written statement of all victims' rights, please contact the Victim Services Division of the Prosecutor's Office. We will begin with Mr. Denzel Smith. Please come to the podium. Brandon Hinnon, have a seat by the door. Right here, sir, on the podium. Please say your name and date of birth.
Denzel Smith, 06/22/1997.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 4 matters. The first one is a new Superior Court case. It is alleging that you had a weapon and you are prohibited from possessing a weapon. That is a Class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing on your new case is downtown Phoenix, October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. On your new case, there is a secured appearance bond set, and this court did follow the county's recommendation. It is $35,000. However, do not pay that bond because you have these other cases. One of your other cases is a probation violation warrant. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at a revocation arraignment hearing downtown on November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. This probation termination revocation alleges that you violated terms 3, 4, and 5 of your probation and asks for a $1,500 secured appearance bond. This court is affirming that. Your other 2 matters are also probation violation warrants, and they do have the same alleged terms. So an attorney will also be assisting you in all those cases, and your hearing is on the same day, November 3rd at 8:30 downtown. However, because of the basis of those probations and now your new violations, you are not eligible for release under Arizona Criminal Rules of Procedure 7.2c. So you will be held in custody until your hearings. You will be transported to your hearings. Your next judges may change these orders. So even though you see on 2 of them they show bond amounts, don't pay that bond because you would not be released. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Brandon Hinnon, please come to the podium. Jacob Stanger, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Brandon Hennon, 11/9/82.
Thank you, sir. You're here on a new case. There's allegations of 7 counts of possessing a weapon by a prohibited person. That's a Class 4 felony. 1 count dangerous drugs, which is a Class 4 felony. 1 count drug paraphernalia, Class 4 felony. 1 count possession or use of weapons in a drug offense, which is a Class 4 felony. 1 count of misconduct with a body armor. I did not find probable cause on that. 1 count carrying a deadly weapon, failing to admit it, and 1 count of operating a mechanism or vehicle that's unattended. That's a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause on all but 1 of the allegations. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond, sir. Your bond is set at $35,000 secured appearance bond. If you are able to make that bond, you're not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You're not to possess any weapons, and that includes simulated weapons, BB guns, pellet guns, or replicas of any deadly weapons. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody, be transported to your next hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. All of this information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Jacob Stanger, come to the podium. J.B. Maley, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jacob Stanger, 07/27/2002.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. There's allegations, 1 count of aggravated assault, domestic violence, impeding breathing, which is a Class 4 felony. 1 count assault, 1 count criminal damage, and 1 count preventing or interfering with calling emergency services. Those are all misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st, and that's at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a cash-only bond of $15,000. If you are able to pay that bond, you will be released with electronic monitoring. You do have conditions of release, including not to have any contact with the alleged victim, witness, or complainant, no weapons of any kind, no drugs without a valid prescription, no alcohol. You may not contact the alleged victim for any reason, even if the alleged victim contacts you first. You are cautioned that a violation of this no contact order may constitute aggravated harassment, which is a Class 6 felony. So even if they call you, just ignore it until you get to your next hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
Okay.
If you are not able to pay the bond today, you will be held in custody until your hearing. The next judge may change these orders.
Okay.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat. J.B. Maley, please come to the podium. Jonathan Williams, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jabe Curtis, male, January 19th, 1996.
Thank you, sir. I apologize for saying your name incorrectly.
Oh, you're fine.
So you're here today on a new case with allegations, 1 count aggravated assault entering a residence, that's a Class 6 felony, and then 1 count of assault, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. This court did not find that you were indigent and so has not appointed an attorney to assist you, but you may hire one or you may represent yourself. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It's a secured appearance bond, so that means you may use a bail bondsman. It's $15,000. If you are able to pay that bond, you'll be released with electronic monitoring, and you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Again, you may not have any contact with the alleged victim for any reason, even if they contact you first. That may result in a Class 6 felony of aggravated harassment. Please review those conditions of release carefully if you are able to pay the bond. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody. You will be transported to your hearing. The next judge may change any and all of these orders.
Why is the bond set so high for that? Is there any reason for it?
Impeding, let's see, because it's aggravated assault, Class 5 felony. Right. So you entered the alleged victim's residence with intent to assault is the law enforcement report. So that is why, sir. Okay. And all of this information is discoverable to your attorney if you hire one. If you do not hire one, you can ask the prosecutor for the law enforcement report as well.
Okay.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. And I should note for him there was a victim statement that was also reviewed. Okay, Jonathan Williams, please come to the podium. Carlo Griffin, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jonathan Williams, 1/30/1997.
Thank you, sir. You're here today because you failed to go to your not guilty arraignment hearing on June 14th of 2019. So a warrant was issued for your arrest. You already have an attorney in that case. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond, and it is a secured appearance bond of $3,600. If you are able to pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing. If you are not able to pay that bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The next judge may change these orders. Your release conditions are the same as before, back in 2019, so there are no contact conditions. Review those carefully. Please take your paperwork.
Quick question. So, I have to pay the whole 36. I can't use a bail bondsman?
You can. It's a secured appearance bond.
Okay. And what does that mean? Just
You can use a bail bond.
okay. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome. Carlo Griffin, please come to the podium. Alfred Gomez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Carlos Jermaine Griffin Jr., March 9th, 1993.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for 4 matters. The first one is a new case. It alleges that you committed burglary in the 3rd degree with unlawful entry. That's a Class 4 felony, as well as shoplifting or removal of goods. That is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning, and you are eligible for bond in this new case of $150. It's a secured appearance bond.
Okay.
If you're able to pay that bond, do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Also, contact your probation officer within 72 hours. Your other matters are all Term 1 probation violation warrants. Because you have 3 probation cases, all 3 of them issued Term 1 violation. So you do have an attorney appointed to assist you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing.
Okay.
That will be downtown Phoenix on November 3rd, and that's at 8:30 in the morning. On each of those, you do have a $50 bond, a secured appearance bond. So altogether, that is $300 secured appearance bond. If you're able to pay that, call your probation officer and go to your 2 hearings, one for the new case, one for your probation case. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearings. The next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Alfred Gomez, please come to the podium. Arnando Garcia, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Alfred Gomez, Quincy 65.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It's alleged that you committed 2 counts of dangerous drug possession, which is a Class 4 felony, 1 count drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing in this new case is October 31st, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. And you do have a secured appearance bond set at $500. If you are able to pay that bond, you'll be released under pretrial supervision. If you are not able to pay the bond, or if there is something else keeping you here today, I see that you're all in orange, then you will be transported to that hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Armando Garcia, please come to the podium. Kevin Gibbs, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Armando Garcia, February 9th, 2001.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession and drug paraphernalia in your possession. That is a Class 4 and a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning, and you are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $50. If you are able to pay that bond, you will be released under pretrial services supervision. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody. You will be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
And you said, how much is the bond?
$50 secured.
$50?
Yes, sir.
And, the paperwork should tell me my next court date?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Kevin Gibbs, please come to the podium, and then Jaden Whitney, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and your date of birth.
Kevin Gibbs, 6/27/77.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case alleging drug paraphernalia and dangerous drugs in your possession. Those are Class 4 and Class 6 felonies. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on November 10th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today under pretrial services supervision, so supervised release. Make sure you go to your hearing, sir, or they will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Yes,
You are
sir.
not to go back to the scene of the alleged crime. So where they picked you up, don't go back there. That's a no trespass area.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Jaden Whitney, please come to the podium. And then after that will be Julian Roca Corral. Please say your name and date of birth.
Jaden Whitney, 07/23/2000.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on 2 warrants. The first one is a justice court warrant. It is a misdemeanor. It is a failure to pay from West McDowell Justice Court. So you have a new hearing set, and that is November 4th at 1:30 in the afternoon. This court will not be appointing an attorney for you because it's a failure to pay misdemeanor, so you're not authorized to have one appointed. You can hire your own, or you can go and take care of this issue. I've also included West McDowell Justice Court's phone number for you on this order. You will be released today on your promise to go to that hearing and get this taken care of. Your second matter is also a justice court warrant. It's out of West Mesa Justice Court. Again, it's a failure to pay, so your hearing will be November 4th, 8:30 in the morning. And again, I have included their phone number for you as well. You do not get an attorney appointed. So make sure you don't lose your paperwork. It's got the phone numbers for those justice courts. They are going to keep issuing warrants for you until you pay or get it sorted out. I understand sometimes people have paid in the past, but they still so get it sorted out so you don't come back here.
Okay, and I have one question. Where's the McDowell courthouse?
The information will be on your paperwork.
Copy, thank you.
But also you can call them and find out what bus, how to park, whatever it is that's your situation.
Copy, thank you.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat. Good afternoon. Is there an interpreter on the line?
Yes, good afternoon, Judge.
Hi, could I have your name, please?
Yes, my name is Violeta Gabriel.
Gabriel? Okay. Ms. Gabriel, my name is Commissioner Gentry. This is the initial appearance calendar for today, October 26th. I just need to ask if you will swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words from English into Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish into English exactly as we say them.
Yes, I will.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Mr. Julian Alberta Roca Corral, please come to the podium.
Señor Julián, por favor, venga aquí al estrado.
Please wait until the interpreter has finished speaking before you say or answer any questions.
Por favor, espere hasta que la intérprete deje de hablar antes de que usted empiece a hablar o a hacer alguna pregunta.
Okay.
Please say your name and your date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento.
Julián Rocha, del 25 de julio del 2002.
Julián Rocha, July 25th, 2002.
25.
You are here today on a new case.
Está usted aquí hoy día en un nuevo caso.
It is alleged that you had a weapon and you're prohibited from possessing one that is a Class 4 felony.
Se alega que usted tenía una arma de fuego en su posesión. Este es un delito grave de clase cuarta.
Also that you possessed a weapon in a drug offense, which is a Class 4 felony.
También usted tenía una arma en el compartimento y este es un delito grave de clase 4.
That you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony.
No tenía cartuchos en su posesión, ese es un delito grave de clase 4.
That you had drug paraphernalia in your possession, which is a Class 6 felony.
Tenía usted artículos para usar drogas en su posesión. Ese es un delito grave de clase 6.
And that you failed to admit that you were carrying a deadly weapon, which is a misdemeanor.
Y usted no admitió, negó tener una arma mortal y este es un delito mayor.
Okay. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause.
Basado en el informe del agente de justicia, la corte sí encuentra causa probable.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Se le ha nombrado un abogado para que le ayude.
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning.
Su próxima cita en la corte es en el centro de Phoenix, octubre 31 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $25,000.
Usted es elegible para pagar fianza hoy día en una garantizada la fianza de $25,000.
If you are able to pay that bond, do not possess any weapons between now and your next hearing.
Si usted puede pagar esa fianza, no vaya a tener en su posesión con usted ninguna arma hasta que se presente a su próxima audiencia.
If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody. You will be transported to the hearing.
Okay. Si usted no puede pagar la fianza, se va a tener que quedar detenido y lo transportarían.
All of this information is on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number.
Toda esta información está escrita en la información del papel, incluyendo el número de teléfono de su abogado.
The next judge may change these orders.
El próximo juez podría ser que pudiera cambiar estas órdenes.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
¿Cómo puedo decir algo?
Por favor,
Es que la
tome sus
arma no la
papeles.
tenía yo,
Tome sus-
estaba en el carro. Yo no la tenía, yo no sabía, pues.
Por favor, tome su papel y siéntese. Well, the weapon, it was inside the car and I didn't know that it was there.
Okay. So this is a discussion you should have with your attorney and with the next judge.
Sí, esta es una conversación que va a tener que hacerla con su abogado y con el próximo juez.
Okay.
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 Mr. Guillermo Colin Delgado, please come to the stand.
Señor Guillermo Colón Delgado, por favor, venga al estrado.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, diga su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento.
Guillermo Colín Delgado, 3 de diciembre 3 de 1969.
Guillermo Corín Delgado, December 3rd, 1969.
You are here today on a new case alleging that you had a weapon and you are a prohibited person from having a weapon.
Usted está aquí hoy día en un nuevo alegato que tenía en su posesión un arma de fuego y que se le prohibía tenerla.
That is a Class 4 felony.
Este es un delito grave de clase cuarta.
You have an attorney appointed to assist you at your next hearing, which will be November 10th at 8:30 in the morning.
Le nombré un abogado para que le ayude en su próxima fecha de la corte, que va a ser el 10 de noviembre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find that you cooperated and attempted to assist the law enforcement officers.
Basado en el informe de la gente, me dijo que colaboró usted y que sí colaboró con el agente.
So this court will release you today under supervised release.
Entonces la corte lo va a dejar libre, pero bajo supervisión.
No bond is required from you today.
No se le exige que pague fianza hoy día.
Make sure you go to your hearing in November or they will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Asegúrese que se presente a la audiencia de la corte en noviembre, porque si no, de otra manera van a emitir una orden para arrestarlo.
Between now and your next hearing, you are not to have any weapons.
Desde ahora mismo hasta su próxima audiencia en la corte no va a poder tener ninguna clase de arma.
You are also not to possess any drugs without a valid prescription or possess or consume alcohol.
Usted tampoco va a poder tener en su posesión ninguna droga que no haya sido recetada con receta, ni tampoco puede consumir nada de alcohol.
Please read your release conditions carefully. Everything is on your paperwork.
Por favor, lea sus condiciones para dejarlo en libertad atentamente. Todo está ahí en su papeleo.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Por favor, tome sus papeles y siéntese.
Okay. Thank you, Ms. Gabriel. That was our last Spanish speaker who needed your assistance. We appreciate you calling in and helping us this afternoon.
You're welcome, Judge. Thank you for our service. Have a nice afternoon. Thank you. Bye-bye.
We do have a number of people we need to see back of house, so we'll just go through them quickly. It is not my intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes, they will be made on the written orders. The first person that we will see is Oscar Castrejon. He is unable to function, date of birth 12/24/1999. It's a new case alleging theft of means of transportation, class 3 felony. An attorney has been appointed for his hearing October 31st, 8:30 in the morning, downtown Phoenix. A secured appearance bond is set for him at $25,000. He is not to go back to the scene of the crime or have contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. He does need to contact his case manager within 24 hours if he is released from custody. The next person is Nathan DeLay, 8/31/1996. It's a new case, and this individual is having bizarre behavior. He has been put in isolation. So the allegations against him include 1 count discharging a firearm at a residence, class 2 felony, 1 count dangerous drug possession, class 4 felony, 1 count possession or use of a weapon in a drug offense, class 4 felony, 1 count narcotic drug possession, class 4 felony, 1 count discharging a firearm within the city limit, class 6 felony, 1 count drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony, 1 count endangerment, class 6 felony, and 1 count of disorderly conduct with a weapon, which is a class 6 felony. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and appointed an attorney to assist him October 31st, 8:30 in the morning downtown. He is eligible for bond. It is a secured appearance bond of $100,000. This was set this high because he is an extreme danger to the community as demonstrated by his admissions to law enforcement. If he is able to make this bond, pretrial services will be monitoring him with alcohol and drug testing randomly weekly, as well as an electronic monitoring device. He is not to have any possession of weapons, drugs without a valid prescription, or alcohol if he is able to pay that bond. Also, he must surrender any firearms in his possession or which he has control or dominion over within 24 hours of release from jail and provide proof of this to the court at his next court date. The next individual who will be seen back at house is Isaac Kelly, and that is because he is being combative. He has 3 matters before this court. The first is a new case alleging 1 count of aggravated assault, class 3 felony, 1 count dangerous drugs, class 4 felony, 1 count drug paraphernalia, class 6 felony, and another count of aggravated assault, class 6 felony. He does have an attorney appointed to assist him at his hearing downtown October 31st, 8:30 in the morning, and a secured appearance bond of $100,000, at which time, if he were to be released, he'd be supervised by his probation officer. He does have many no-contact conditions and restrictions. His other 2 cases are probation violation warrants, and because of those, he is actually not eligible for release today, so I will advise him of that as well, not to pay the bond because of his new allegations and his initial reasons for being on probation. He will be held no bond under Arizona Rule of Criminal Procedure 7.2C. So an attorney has been appointed for him on those 2 probation cases, and his revocation arraignment hearing will be November 3rd, 8:30 in the morning. And the last person is Philip Candelaria. This is a new case, and he is here because he is also being combative, so that's why I'll see him back there. And his allegation is dangerous drugs in his possession, class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed to assist him. His next hearing is November 10th, 8:30 in the morning. It's my intention to release him on supervised release. Again, though, if there are any changes, they'll be reflected in the written order, not on this document, or on the written order. It is not my intention to come back to this recording. This is the last person who is on our 2 p.m. calendar, so we will be in recess until 5 p.m.
Hello, you're late, and I'm calling my Richard English license plate. She'll be on her way.
Good, thank you.
All right.
Please be seated. Good evening. This is the 5 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October 26, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of October shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed to assist you, when and where your next court hearings will be, if you are eligible for release, some of the release conditions, as well as any bond you may have to pay. I will not read all the release conditions to you. That is your responsibility, but I may point out one or two that are specific to your matter. You are all here on criminal matters, which means you have the right to remain silent. Anything you say may be held against you. These hearings are being broadcast, and they are also being recorded. I will call you in one at a time. The first person will come in and stand here at the podium. It's a gray podium in the center of the room. And I'll call a second person's name. If you will sit in the chair by the door, we can move very efficiently. We'll begin this evening with Nicholas Baden. Nicholas Baden, please come to the podium. After that, Eric Cruz, please have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
It's Nicholas Baden, 02/14/1975.
Thank you, sir. I apologize for mispronouncing your name. You're here today on a new case. There are allegations you committed burglary in the 3rd degree, which is a Class 4 felony, 1 count of criminal damage, which is a Class 5 felony, 1 count of having burglary tools in your possession, which is a Class 6 felony, 1 count of resisting arrest, and 1 count of failing to obey police officers. Those are misdemeanors. Based on the law enforcement's report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release today. It is a secured appearance bond set at $1,000. If you are able to pay that bond, do not go back to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. Do not have any weapons, and if an order of harassment is issued against you, be sure to follow it. So specifically, do not return to 9439 East Willis Road. All of this information is on the paperwork. If you're not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to your hearing. The next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Your Honor, permission to speak?
Yes, sir.
Is there any way at all I can get the free trial? Because I take care of my mother, and she's got doctor's appointments and grocery shopping. She's 78 years old. She's got a bad hip, bad knee.
So I appreciate your request, sir, but the bond is set at $1,000. That was the county's recommendation. This court feels it's reasonable. So that will be the bond. It is secured appearance bond, so you may use a bail bondsman if that's something that you can do.
Okay.
Okay, please
Thank
take your paperwork and have a seat. Eric Cruz, please come to the podium. Jose Del Rio Flores, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Eric Cruz, 5/21/1992.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a probation violation warrant. It was alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $100. If you are able to pay that bond, make sure you call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Jose Del Rio Flores, please come to the podium. John Floyd, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Jose Del Rio, 10/18/91.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a probation violation warrant. It is alleged that you violated terms 3 and 5 of your probation. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you at your probation revocation arraignment hearing downtown Phoenix. That will be November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond unless you're being held on something else. I do see that you're wearing all orange.
Yeah,
Is that because you have a hold or you just didn't have appropriate clothing?
I didn't have appropriate clothing.
Okay, not a problem. So they will release you with something to wear.
Okay.
But you do have a secured appearance bond set at $100. If you're able to pay that bond, call your probation officer within 72 hours and go to your hearing.
Okay.
If you're not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and you'll be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
All right. So I have to pay a $100 bond?
It's a $100 bond, yes, sir.
All right. Thank you.
Please have a seat. John Floyd, please come to the podium. Kenneth Washington, have a seat by the door.
Hi.
Yeah, please take it off because you are being recorded. Please say your name and date of birth.
My name is John Patrick Ford. I was born in 1987, July 30th.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a justice court warrant. It is alleged that you're obstructing a public thoroughfare and failing to obey police. An attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is at the El Centro Justice Court on October 29th. It's at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a $50 secured appearance bond. If you are able to pay that bond, you can be released, but you need to go to that hearing at the El Centro Justice Court.
Okay.
If you're not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and then the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Kenneth Washington, please come to the podium. Anthony Ruffing, have a seat by the door.
Good
Please say
morning.
your name and date of birth.
Kenneth Washington, 9460.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It's alleged that you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, and then drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on November 10th, and that's at 8:30 in the morning. I do see that you're all in orange. Is that because you're on...
I didn't have,
Not appropriate?
Right.
Okay, that's fine. So you're going to be released today under supervised release. So that means you're going to get an envelope with resources. Please take advantage of that. They will help you, follow up with you to make sure you get to your hearing, since it is a bit in the future, November 10th.
okay.
All right. Make sure you have some patience with the detention officers as they out-process you today. Don't lose your paperwork.
Got it.
Okay, please have a seat.
Thank you.
Anthony Ruffing, please come to the podium. Kyle Dietrich, have a seat by the door.
Hello, Your Honor.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Anthony Ruffing, 11/18/1980.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new municipal court case of interfering with judicial proceedings, which is a misdemeanor. This is a domestic violence issue because that is a protective order that you did not follow. I understand you were released this morning at 5 a.m. after that hearing, and then you went there, but you weren't able to contact the police.
Yeah,
So I read the law enforcement report. Unfortunately, your actions do constitute a new violation. It is still a misdemeanor, though. So you will have an attorney appointed, just like this morning's paperwork. You will have an attorney appointed at your next hearing. Your next hearing is still Goodyear Municipal Court on November 12th at 1 p.m. I've included their phone number for you as well, so you can call ahead and be prepared so you can take care of what you need to do at the hearing.
Yes.
I have affirmed the prior release conditions, so you're not supposed to go back. Okay? All right. And the officers who picked you up, the way they described it, and it's probably because there was no conflict happening there.
Yes.
They put it as a misdemeanor. But if you continue to have unauthorized contact with the victim, it could be considered aggravated harassment, which is a felony.
Yeah, I don't want to do
So
that
I've
at all.
included that on the order just as information for you, and also as an order for you, no more contact with the victim until the next judge changes these orders.
Okay, and then, I put a new address, which I'll be going to my mom's.
Okay.
Where she lives in Prescott, so I'll still be able to make the court hearings down here.
So you still have to come down here
Yes,
to the court hearing.
but I'll be away.
You're going to be released today, again.
Yes, yes.
Right, but don't
And-
go back.
Okay, but can I, on seeing my daughter, if my parents are there, can I see her?
Okay.
As long as I'm not around?
So that
That's
was,
the question I had
didn't
here.
see your original case.
Mm-hmm.
I saw just the fact that you went without the police escort.
Yeah, well, I tried to, I just didn't have, the office was closed and my cell phone was dead, so.
Okay. So I can put in a visitation clause. One moment,
Good, please.
All right, so this is what it will say. Defendant and alleged victim have children in common. Because defendant is ordered to find alternative residence and have no contact with the alleged victim, the defendant must make arrangements through a third party to contact the children. Okay?
Okay.
So that's what it will be part of the court order. However, if your children become protected people in an order of protection, then this would no longer allow you to have contact, because that court order would be the highest authority. If there's an order of protection that names your children, you would not be able to have contact until that's changed.
Of course, and then until we take care of, well, like you said, everything's proven innocent until, no contact right now with her until we get through all this, and then I guess make contact with, could be through my parents, it could be someone to see my.
Party. It could be through your parents, her parents,
well, her
somebody
parents don't live here, so.
who is neutral,
Okay,
right? Someone who's neutral.
okay,
Okay.
all right.
Ready to sign it?
No, they page 2, number 7, did you want to add it to the 5 p.m. or did you want to push it to the?
No, let's add it now. Is Mr. Eric Cruz still here, or did he already leave? Yeah, if we can bring Mr. Cruz back. So, sir, if you'll just have a seat, they'll have the paperwork ready for you in a moment.
All right,
But we
thank
do
you.
need to have Mr. Cruz come back.
Give me a second, should we do Dietrich real quick?
I can't hear you.
Can we do Dietrich and then I'll get Cruz back in here?
Yes, sir. Mr. Kyle Dietrich, please come to the podium, and then after that, we'll see Mr. Eric Cruz one more time.
Yeah, they're in the process of putting.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Carl David Dietrich Jr., 09/09/01.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
You're
you.
here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. So what happened is you were arrested back in 2022, but no charges were filed. Now they have filed charges. The allegations include possession of narcotic drugs, which is a Class 4 felony, and then carrying a deadly weapon and failing to admit it, that is a misdemeanor. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on November 10th at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for release on your promise to go to that hearing. In the meantime, though, do not possess any weapons. Okay. No drugs without a valid prescription. Follow the court orders. Keep your address updated. Make sure you go to that hearing or they will issue a warrant for your arrest.
Sounds good.
This information is all on your paperwork, including your attorney's phone number, time and date of hearing. Make sure you go to that.
Okay, appreciate you.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Have a good one.
All right, I don't think we're quite ready yet for Mr. Cruz, if he'll just have a little patience. So we'll go on with, okay. We'll need to wait for the Spanish speakers, and so I will just read into the record our 2 house calls while you do that. Okay, so the first house call is Lori Fontuto, and she is not able to be with us because she is withdrawing. She's here on probation violation warrants and a justice court warrant. On her PV warrant, it's alleged that she violated 3, 5, and 12 and has been in absconder status since May 14th. An attorney has been appointed to assist her. Her hearing is November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. She has a $100 bond, the regular release conditions for a probation violation. The other is a justice court warrant. There is no attorney she's not entitled to an attorney because this is a failure to pay issue, but a $50 placeholder bond was set, so she'd be transported to her McDowell Mountain Justice Court, October 29th, 8:30 in the morning hearing. And again, that's just a $50 security appearance bond just in case she's not able to pay the other one. She will be released. If she is released, she needs to contact her probation officer within 72 hours. The other person is Samuel Contreras. He is in a SWA. It's a municipal court case. It's a misdemeanor criminal trespass. No attorney was appointed. His hearing is Youngtown Municipal Court, November 13th at 9 a.m. If able, he will be released on his own recognizance. He does have no contact and no return orders, especially to the Motel 6 business. It is not my intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes to these house calls, Mr. Contreras or Ms. Fontuto, they will be made in the written order, not on a recording.
No, this is a hearing.
Amen.
Okay. Failure to appear for narcotics.
I have Jose Cruz.
Eric Cruz, right?
Okay.
He's sitting in the chair right now.
Where do you?
Hey. Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Legal interpreter.
Okay. Mr. Eric Cruz, go ahead and come to the podium, please. Oh, no. Thank you. Please say your name and date of birth.
Eric Cruz, 5/21/1992.
Thank you, sir. After you left this hearing room, there was a second warrant found, and instead of making you wait until 8 p.m., we've called you back right now. Okay. The other warrant that was found was out of Nogales, and it is a failure to appear warrant, and so I'm going to set bond for you at $50. Your next hearing there is Nogales Justice Court, October 29th at 8:30 in the morning. An attorney would be appointed for you when you arrived there in Nogales. If you're able to make both your bonds, I think your other one was 100, and this one is 50, make sure you go to your hearings. If you are not able to go to those hearings, they will issue a warrant for your arrest. If you're not able to pay for those bonds, by having a bond, that will count for you as far as days in credit, as well as get you transportation to those hearings so that you won't miss them. Okay. And then the next judge could change these orders. You'll get the paperwork in just a moment. Please have a seat.
Hello,
Good
my
evening.
name is interpreter number 1633.
Thank you, Ms. Rosie. This is Commissioner Gentry. I just need to ask if you can swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words from English to Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish to English exactly as we say them.
I do, yes.
Thank you, ma'am. All right, so we'll begin translation. Could you please call Diego Orozco, please come to the podium.
Por favor, Diego Orozco, pase al frente, por favor.
As you heard in the recording, this is a very specific hearing. I will only ask you today for your name and your date of birth.
No hablo inglés.
Sí, esta es una audiencia muy específica. Yo le estaré preguntando el día de hoy por su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento, solamente.
Diego Armando Orozco.
Diego Armando Orozco.
Sí. 24 de marzo del 2000.
3/24/2000.
Thank you. You are here today on a new case.
Gracias. Usted está aquí por un nuevo caso.
It was alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony.
Se alega que usted fue detenido por un delito grave, es un delito grave de clase 4. Se alega que usted tenía drogas con usted.
Okay. Also that you were driving under the influence with a blood alcohol level of 0.08 or more.
308 or more, I'm sorry, this is the interpreter.
Yes, 0.08
okay.
or more.
Además se indica que usted conducía bajo la influencia del alcohol. Su nivel en la sangre de alcohol era 3.0 o más.
Okay. These are misdemeanor allegations.
Estos son delitos menores.
Okay. An attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Un abogado ha sido asignado para defenderlo, para asistirle.
Your next hearing will be on November 10th at 8:30 in the morning.
Su próxima audiencia será noviembre 10 a las 8 y... Permítame, I'm so sorry, Miss, did you say 10:30 in the morning?
8:30. 8.
A las 8:30 de la mañana, noviembre 10.
You will be released today under supervised release.
Usted será liberado el día de hoy bajo liberación supervisada.
You will be required to do random illegal drug and alcohol testing weekly until your hearing.
Usted se le exigirá que haga pruebas de drogas ilegales y de alcohol semanalmente hasta el día de su audiencia.
You are not to have or possess any alcohol between now and your next hearing date.
No debe de tener ni poseer nada de alcohol de ahora hasta su próxima fecha de audiencia.
All of this information, including your attorney's phone number, is on your paperwork.
Toda esta información, incluyendo la información de su abogado, está en la documentación.
Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Por favor, tome su documentación y tome asiento.
Oscar Hernandez, please come to the podium.
Oscar Fernández, por favor, pase al frente.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Por favor, dígame su nombre y su fecha de nacimiento.
Oscar Mendoza Hernández, y el 28 de agosto del 99.
Oscar Mendoza Hernández, 8/28/1999.
Thank you. You are here on a new case.
Gracias. Usted está aquí por un nuevo caso.
It is alleged you had dangerous drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony.
Se alega que usted tenía drogas en su posesión, lo cual es una felonía de clase número 4.
Also that you had drug paraphernalia, which is a Class 6 felony.
También que tenía droga paraphernalia, que es un delito grave a clase número 6.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Un abogado ha sido asignado para ayudarle, asistirlo.
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix, October 31st at 8:30 in the morning.
Su próxima audiencia es en el centro de Phoenix, octubre 30 a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are eligible for bond. It is a $500 secured appearance bond.
Usted es elegible para una fianza, son $500, es una fianza para asegurar.
Okay. If you are able to pay the bond, make sure you go to your hearing.
Si usted puede pagar su fianza, asegúrese de acudir a su audiencia.
If you cannot pay the bond, you will stay in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders.
Si usted no puede pagar la fianza, usted permanecerá en custodia y será transportado a su próxima audiencia, y el juez podría cambiar estas órdenes.
Okay. Please take your paperwork.
Okay. Para pagar la fianza, ¿a dónde pasaría para pagar la fianza? O no sé si...
Where can I pay?
No sé si puede hacer, me faciliten mi teléfono para hacer una llamada y que me traigan el dinero, porque el día de hoy yo estaba ya cobrando mi cheque de mi trabajo y pues sí podría pagar yo esa cantidad.
Where can I pay the bond? I don't know if I'm allowed to make a phone call so I can have the money. Today I will be getting paid, so I can have that amount.
Okay. So the bond is $500 secured.
Okay, la fianza son $500 asegurados.
You may use a bail bondsman.
Puede utilizar un lugar de fianza, una compañía.
Sí, una compañía. You may call in the detention center. They do have telephones available.
Usted puede llamar ahí en el centro de atención, ellos tienen teléfonos disponibles.
And they have phone numbers as well.
Okay.
Y también tienen números.
Okay. Please take your paperwork.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Por favor, tome su documentación. Gracias.
Thank you very much for your translation assistance, Ms. Rosie. We are done with our hearing calendar for this evening.
You're welcome, Miss. Thank you for using our services. Have a nice day. Thank you.
You too. So we've already read in the house calls for tonight, and that finished our 5 p.m. initial appearance hearing calendar. So at this time, the calendar is in recess until 8 p.m.
All right.
Please be seated. Good evening. This is the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar for October 26, 2025. The court's orders for the taking of DNA and fingerprints that were given on the first calendar of this month shall apply to all matters on this calendar. As you just heard in the recording, this is a very specific type of hearing. I will tell you why you are here, if an attorney has been appointed to assist you, when and where your next hearings will be, if you are eligible for bond, what your release conditions would be, and what bond amount might be set. You are all here on criminal matters. That means you do have the right to remain silent. These hearings are broadcast and recorded, and anything you say may be used against you. I will only ask you for your name and your date of birth. I will call you in one at a time. The first person will come and stand here at the podium. I'll call a second person's name to sit in the chair right there by the door. We'll begin tonight with Lazaro Ruiz Santoyo. Please come to the podium. After that will be Marcos Mendoza Cardenas. Have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Lázaro Ruiz Santoyo, September 5th, 1996.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new case. It was alleged that you had possessed a weapon and you're prohibited from possessing one. That's a Class 4 felony. That you were carrying the deadly weapon and did not admit it. That's a Class 6 felony. That you were driving under the influence with a blood alcohol content of 0.08 or more, extreme 0.15 to 0.20, and also 0.20 or more. Those are misdemeanors. And then there is an allegation that you exceeded the posted speed limit by more than 20 miles per hour. That is also a misdemeanor. Based on the law enforcement report, this court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond. That means you may use a bail bondsman, and it is set at $25,000. If you are able to make that bond, you'll be released under pretrial services with random drug and alcohol testing. If you are able to pay the bond, you are not to possess or consume any alcohol between now and your next hearing date. All the information, including your attorney's phone number, is on your paperwork. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will be held in custody until your hearing on October 31st, and then the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Marcos Mendoza Cardenas, please come to the podium. Lucano Ramirez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Marcos Mendoza Cardenas, 2899.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It is alleged that you had narcotic drugs in your possession, which is a Class 4 felony, that you may have committed assault and disorderly conduct. Those are both misdemeanors. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. You are eligible for bond today. It is a secured appearance bond of $5,000. If you are able to pay that bond, you will be released under supervised release with alcohol testing and monitoring and an electronic ankle monitor. That will restrict where and when you can go. If you make the bond, you are not to return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. No weapons. Do not possess or consume any alcohol or any drugs without a valid prescription. I do understand that you may reside at the same location as an alleged victim. If that's the case, even if you are an owner or renter of the residence, you may not go back. However, I have included one civil standby, which means that you may go one time with law enforcement to get necessary items like medication, ID, clothing for your hearing. So that is between now and October 31st. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change any and all of these orders. Your attorney's phone number is on the paperwork as well. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Lucano Ramirez, please come to the podium. Matthew Nunez, have a seat by the door.
Hello.
Please say your name and date of birth.
Lucano Ramirez, 042204.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new justice court case. It was alleged that you were driving recklessly, which is a Class 2 misdemeanor. An attorney will be appointed for you at your next hearing, and that is at the Arrowhead Justice Court on October 29th at 8:30 in the morning. You do have a secured appearance bond set for you today at $1,000.
Okay.
If you are able to pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing. If you are not able to pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Matthew Nunez, please come to the podium. Ernesto Jimenez, have a seat by the door.
How you doing, Your Honor?
Please say your name and date of birth.
Matthew Nunez, 12/16/82, I'm sorry.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a justice court warrant. It is a failure to pay warrant, and it's on allegations of being a contractor without a license.
That's correct, yes, ma'am.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you at your next hearing in Santan Justice Court on October 29th at 8:30 in the morning, but the attorney is only appointed in the matter of bond.
Okay.
Last time you were here, you had to pay a $50 bond to get out, but you did not resolve the issue. So this time, the secured appearance bond is set at $500.
Okay.
So that you are aware, the warrant states that you owe restitution, and the amount is $5,171.
Yeah, so I'll let you finish, go ahead.
Okay. I've included the phone number as well for Santan Justice Court. It's imperative that you go to your hearing and take care of this issue, or they will continue to issue warrants for your arrest.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
So I guess my question to you is, I also had a case in Maricopa County that I'm now under probation for, and they told me that they've all been put together, and as long as I keep paying my restitution, which is $62,000, that I would be okay. And I've been up to date with my probation for the last 6 months, been paying all my stuff. That's why I didn't know this was even a thing. So,
Okay,
is it something I need to take care, like, it's not being taken care of with Maricopa County then? Okay. I apologize about that now.
Yeah, call Santan Justice Court.
Okay.
And if you have the information, give it to them about your probation office
Yes.
discussion or what they've told you. They may not be aware, and that's why they keep issuing warrants.
I understand.
And if they have an outstanding warrant, only Santan Justice Court can quash that warrant.
Okay. So I just go with the process then, right?
Say it one more
Just continue with the process then?
Continue with the process.
You have a good night, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Have a seat. Ernesto Jimenez, please come to the podium. Hector Quezada Oscar, have a seat by the door.
Yes, Your Honor.
Please say your name and date of birth.
I go a lot of locations.
Would you like to have headphones?
Yes.
Okay, one moment, please. Just wait one moment.
Thank you.
Okay, sir, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes.
Great. Please say your name and your date of birth and take one step back from the podium. There you go.
Ernesto G. Jimenez Sr., 10/22/1957.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that a municipal case that you were criminally trespassing on property. I did read the law enforcement report. There is probable cause, so an attorney is going to be appointed to assist you at your next hearing. That will be at the Youngtown Municipal Court on November 6th at 9 a.m.
Oh.
You are eligible for bond today. It is $250. If you're able to pay that bond, make sure you go to your hearing. I've also included the Youngtown's phone number for you if you can call ahead and be prepared for that hearing.
Okay.
If you cannot pay the bond, you will remain in custody and be transported to the hearing. The next judge can change these orders. It's very important that you know if you do pay the bond, you are not to go back to the scene of the alleged crime. I understand that you believed you were helping, but you have been trespassed from that property. You're not to have any contact with the alleged victim. There was a victim statement submitted, and it is serious that you follow the court's orders, including an order of protection or order of harassment that may be issued against you.
Okay.
All of this is on your paperwork. Do you have a question about your release conditions? Because that would be...
I got money, but I don't have, I can't, everybody deserted me. All my family deserted me.
Okay.
And I'm Ernie Jimenez. I'm Neto Cheto Jimenez from Nacho Santa Maria. That's me. I'm the richest man in the world. That's me. The
Okay,
man,
sir.
So
So if it's about the merits of your case, about your family, the victims, or anything like that, that would be a discussion for you to have with the next judge.
One thing I'm saying, I'm in jail here right now. I got business to run. One thing I told the sheriff that talk to the man over there. He bought the house from the next man. They didn't even go over there. The church didn't even go over there. I made all the church millionaires. I donated the house to the city, Youngtown, for the paramedics, to the police department, and the sheriffs. And they ignored me. They ignored me completely. And I said that to the other gentleman here, and he said, "Well, he's a sheriff, but he didn't get it. Well, they cheated 6 men. The 6 men didn't get any money. Only 8 men got money. And I did it for a donation. I donated the house.
Okay.
And I'm upset about it because I'm in jail.
You're discussing the merits of your case again, and
Yeah.
remember, this might be held against you.
Yeah.
So this would be something that you should talk to your attorney about, or the next judge who will decide on the merits.
But when the sheriff, when they stop you, the sheriff needs to talk to everybody around, not just me. And they didn't even go to the house and knock on the door. That's upset me. I'm here spending in jail for no reason. I don't need a lawyer. I'm my own lawyer myself.
Well,
I'm a smart man.
You are here for a reason.
Okay. I'll stay here then.
You were trespassed from the same property before, and now you are trespassed again, and that is why you are here.
Okay then. Okay, that's fine.
Okay. Please go ahead and take your headset off and take the paperwork and have.
And then I'll have to sue the company, the whole town. I will sue them. I'm sorry. I don't mean it's not against you. You know, I'm upset that everything happened. You know. Okay. All right.
It's okay.
Here you go.
The officer will handle it.
Thank you. So I'll be here till when?
November 6th, unless you pay your bill. Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Hector Josue Quesada Oscar, 12/12/94.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a Superior Court arrest warrant. It alleges that you committed burglary in the 2nd degree, that's a Class 3 felony, and that you were trafficking in stolen property. This is from June of 2020. So you were arrested, you were let go, and now they have filed the charges against you. So an attorney has been appointed to assist you, and your next hearing will be downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. There is a $100 secured appearance bond set for you. If you're able to pay that bond, you'll be released under pretrial services with electronic monitoring. There are restrictions. You're not to go back to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with any alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. You need to keep the court updated with your address and maintain that monitor. That means keep it charged, or else they will issue another warrant for your arrest. Please go to your hearing if you're able to make the bond, or they will also issue a warrant for your arrest. If you are not able to pay the bond, you'll remain in custody and be transported to the hearing, and the next judge may change these orders. Please take your paperwork and have a seat. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Andrissa Salazar, please come to the podium. After that will be Matthew Arthur. Have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Andrissa Salazar, live 2803.
Thank you, sir. Ma'am, I apologize. Thank you.
It's okay.
You are here today on two different matters. One is a municipal court warrant, and it is a shoplifting, 2 counts of shoplifting. One is concealment, one is removal. An attorney will be appointed for you at your next hearing, and that's at Surprise Municipal Court. Your hearing date is November 4th at 1:30 in the afternoon. You are eligible for bond. It's a $50 secured appearance bond. That's for Surprise. Your other matter here is also a municipal court warrant. Yep, okay. It's almost identical. It's again shoplifting and concealment. It just has 2 different case numbers, so it must be on 2 different matters. Again, an attorney will be appointed to assist you. Your hearing is November 4th at 1:30, and again, the secured appearance bond is set at $50. I see that you are wearing all orange. Are you on hold for another matter, or were you just not dressed appropriately for this facility?
They paged to me.
Okay. Are you being held for other matters then?
Yeah.
All right. So don't pay your bonds on these matters, and you will be transported to those hearings. That way you don't get a failure to appear. Once you are able to go to these hearings and talk with your attorney and the judge there, they may change all these orders. But as long as you're being held in custody for something else, you don't want to pay these bonds because they won't release you. Okay. All of this is on your paperwork. Go ahead and have a seat. Thank you, ma'am. Matthew Arthur, please come to the podium. Abdullah Hassan, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Matthew Arthur, 9/10/2000.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you committed 1 count of criminal damage, which is a Class 4 felony, 1 count failing to notify, and 1 count of reckless driving. Those 2 are misdemeanors. This court has found probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist you. Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on November 10th at 8:30 in the morning. You are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing.
Yes.
So do not have any drugs without a valid prescription. Do not drive without a valid license. Make sure you go to the hearing. I did not include no contact orders for the alleged victims, the property owners, because you may need to be making restitution, but I would encourage you to talk to your own attorney before you have any contact with people who might be alleged victims.
Okay.
Okay, please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Abdullah Hassan, please come to the podium, and then Lauren Vaughn, have a seat by the door.
Abdullah Hassan, August 31st, 2003.
Thank you, sir. You're here today for a new municipal court case. It's alleging assault, which is a Class 3 misdemeanor. This might be a domestic violence case, and so an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is at the Surprise Municipal Court. It is going to be on November 25th at 1:30 in the afternoon. You are going to be released today unless you're being held on a different matter. Were you just not dressed appropriately?
Yeah, I was shirtless.
Okay. All right, so you are going to be released today on your promise to go to the hearing. However, there are extensive no contact orders that you must abide by. So do not return to the scene of the alleged crime or have any contact with the alleged victim, witnesses, or complainants. I understand that may be your residence, so I have included You may go one time with law enforcement. You have to prearrange it and call local law enforcement. And you can go one time between now and your next hearing to pick up medication, your ID card, wallet, clothing, what you need between now and your next hearing. They'll only go with you once, but you have to prearrange it.
Okay.
Also, it's very important for you to know that that no contact order means even if they call you, text you, send you a message through social media, you've got to ignore it, because if you have contact, it could be considered aggravated harassment, and that is a Class 6 felony. So then you would have another felony. So no contact.
Another felony. Where's my first one?
Your first one, well, these are misdemeanors.
Oh, okay.
So you would have a felony then.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that.
I was about to say, you counting felonies I don't know about?
No, sir. That was a good catch.
Yeah.
All right, so no drugs without a valid prescription, do not possess or consume any alcohol, no weapons.
Yes, ma'am.
The next judge may change these orders, but for now, these are the court's orders, so
Wait,
please
say that
review
again,
them.
sorry?
These are the court's orders on your paperwork,
No, before that.
and the next judge may change these after you go to that hearing. So if there's things that need to be changed,
Wait,
you can talk with the next judge.
what did you say right now? Like, before that, you said I can't smoke weed or
No, no drugs without a valid prescription,
Oh, okay.
no weapons,
Okay, I don't
no
have any of that.
alcohol. Yeah, it's all written out on your release
Till
conditions.
the 25th?
Yes, until the 25th.
Okay.
Okay, please take your
How about
paperwork.
cigarette? No, that's it. Or that's
That's not a drug.
Okay, it could be, it's altering your mind. Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate your honor.
Lauren Vaughn, please come to the podium. Gregory Rafael Guadardo Gomez, have a seat by the door. Please say your name and date of birth.
Lauren Vaughn, 11/12/75.
Thank you, sir. You're here today on a new case. It was alleged that you disobeyed an order of the court, which is a misdemeanor. Because it may be a domestic violence-related case, an attorney has been appointed to assist you. Your next hearing is at the Peoria Municipal Court. It's on November 10th at 9 a.m. You are going to be released today on your promise to go to that hearing. However, there was a victim statement that was reviewed and it was considered. So I believe, yeah. So there are many no contact orders included, okay? So you're not to initiate contact with the alleged victim, no physical contact, no contact with any complainant or witness. So that's beside the victim, okay? No weapons, no drugs without a prescription, no alcohol. Also, you need to obey any orders of protection that may be issued against you. Those are court orders. There is a prior order that said you should have no contact except through attorneys, the legal process, and court hearings. So this order is affirming that prior order which you had. Do you have questions about that?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right. So that is not your residence, so I have not included a civil standby because that's not where you live. I also have not included any type of third-person parent time because you had this other order already. So it's important we follow what the court's orders were. When you go to your hearing on November 10th, that is something you can discuss with the next judge who can discuss the merits. Okay. All of this is on your paperwork, including the phone number for Peoria Municipal Court. Please go to your hearing. Please get this sorted out. Do not violate that order again. Okay, take your paperwork and have a seat.
Your Honor, I do have one quick question. Is there any way you would be able to order a second lawful standby? Because my home is where registered going my business is, and I have multiple tools there that I need.
So that would be something to go through your attorney for, because you can have contact through attorneys, legal process, and court hearings. Because of the nature of this hearing, we can't modify things like that. But your next hearing, they should be able to, also though through your attorney.
Thank you. Thank
Please
you, Your
take
Honor.
your paperwork and have a seat. Okay. Please say your name and date of birth.
Gregory Guardado Gomez, 12/21/97.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome,
You're
ma'am.
here today on a municipal court warrant. It is a warrant about driving on a suspended license and not appearing as you had promised. Because these are misdemeanor, this court is not going to appoint an attorney to assist you, but you can hire one or represent yourself. Your next hearing is at the Goodyear Municipal Court. It's on November 12th at 1 p.m. You are being released today on your promise to go to that hearing. I've also included the Goodyear Municipal Court's phone number for you.
Okay.
So you can contact them, find out which bus or how to drive there, parking, what checkbook or credit card to bring, get this all sorted out.
All right, thank you.
All right, please take your paperwork and have a seat.
You have a good night.
Okay. Un momento, por favor. Thank you. This is Commissioner Gentry at the initial appearance court. May I ask who the interpreter is today?
Good evening, this is Roger, Lionbridge Interpreter, 7470.
Thank you, Roger. I would need to ask you if you can swear or affirm that you will directly translate my words from English to Spanish and the defendant's words from Spanish into English exactly as we say them.
I do.
Thank you. Mr. Donato D. Munoz, please come to the podium. Please wait for the interpreter to finish speaking before you answer or speak.
Por favor, espere que el intérprete termine de hablar antes de que usted hable.
Sí.
Yes.
Please say your name and your date of birth.
Donato Muñoz, 10-15-82.
Renato Muñoz, 10-15-82.
Thank you. You are here on a new case.
Usted está aquí por un caso nuevo.
It's alleged that you had a weapon and you're prohibited from possessing a weapon that is a Class 4 felony.
Se alega acá que usted tenía un arma y usted tenía prohibición de portar arma. Esto significa un delito grave de clase 4.
Also, that you discharged a firearm within the city limits, that is a Class 6 felony.
Interpreter speaking, Commissioner, could you please repeat that?
Yes. That you discharged a firearm within the city limits, that is a Class 6 felony.
Y que usted han dado un arma de fuego o que descargó un arma de fuego en los límites de la ciudad, lo que significa un delito grave de clase 6.
An attorney has been appointed to assist you.
Un abogado le ha sido asignado para que lo ayude.
Your next hearing is downtown Phoenix on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning.
Su siguiente audiencia será en la ciudad de Phoenix el 31 de octubre a las 8:30 de la mañana.
You are eligible for bond. It is a secured appearance bond of $10,000.
Usted es elegible para fianza. La fianza de seguridad ha sido asignada en un monto de $10,000.
If you pay the bond, you are not to have any weapons between now and your next hearing date.
Si usted paga la fianza, no puede poseer armas dentro de ese momento hasta el 31 de octubre, que es su siguiente audiencia.
Also, do not possess or consume any alcohol.
También no puede poseer ni beber ningún tipo de alcohol.
There are other release conditions printed on your paperwork.
Las otras condiciones de liberación están impresas en el papel.
Your attorney's phone number is also on your paperwork.
El número de teléfono de su abogado también está en el papeleo.
Okay. Please take your paperwork and have a seat.
Thank you.
Por favor, tome su papeleo y tome asiento.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Roger. That was our only Spanish speaker this evening. We appreciate your service to the court.
Thank you very much for using Iron Bridge. Is there anything else I may do for you?
No, thank you. You may be excused.
Thank you for using Iron Bridge. Roger, interpreter 7470. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
We have a few other people who will be seeing as house calls this evening because they're not safe to be here in the courtroom. The first one is Andrew Anzura, date of birth 8/12/1985. And for this individual, he is NASWA. He has a new case alleging dangerous drug possession or use, class 4 felony. An attorney has been appointed for him. His next hearing is downtown Phoenix, October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. He is eligible for bond. It is a secured appearance bond of $250. If he pays that, he'll be released under pretrial supervision, and he also must contact his case manager within 24 hours if he is released from custody. There are a few other conditions and restrictions. The next person is David Romano. He is isolated, and he does have 3 cases here today. The first one is a new case where it's alleged that he was threatening and intimidation with gang violence, that is a class 3 felony, street gang violence, which is a class 3 felony, and then assault, which is a misdemeanor. This court did find probable cause and has appointed an attorney to assist him. His next hearing is on October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. He does have a cash-only appearance bond for this new matter of $25,000. He does have many no-contact and conditions of release that are all included on his paperwork. His second matter is a grand jury warrant alleging resisting arrest, which is a class 6 felony. An attorney has been appointed for him. His next hearing on that is also October 31st at 8:30 in the morning. On that one, it is a $15,000 secured appearance bond from the grand jury with many of the same release conditions. And the last matter he has is a probation violation warrant. It is a term 1 probation violation because of his new allegations, so an attorney has been appointed for him. His hearing will be November 3rd for a revocation arraignment hearing at 8:30 in the morning. On that, there is a $500 secured appearance bond. The last individual that we'll be seeing at the house call is Jacob Richard Castleman, and he is also NASWA. He has 2 matters. The first one is a new case. It's alleged that he committed armed robbery and with a threat to use a weapon, which is a class 2 felony, and then robbery, which is a class 4 felony. This court did find probable cause, appointed an attorney to assist him, and his hearing is October 31st, downtown at 8:30. He has a cash-only appearance bond on the new matter of $50,000. If he is able to pay that, he will be supervised by his probation officer. He has many no-contact and conditions of release orders, including not to go back to the Circle K, where this occurred. And then also he has the probation violation warrant. It is a term 1 violation of probation. An attorney has been appointed to assist him. His revocation arraignment hearing is November 3rd at 8:30 in the morning. And the bond amount on this term 1 violation is set at $5,000. Again, all the no contact Orders are included on this, as well as he needs to call his probation officer within 72 hours if he is released. It is not my intention to return to this recording. If there are any changes to these three individuals' orders, they will be reflected on the written document. At this time, the 8 p.m. initial appearance calendar is in recess until 11 p.m.
Thank you. Please be seated. This is the 11 p.m. calendar on October 26, 2025. Orders are given on the first of the month regarding the taking of DNA and fingerprints. Those orders remain in effect today. What that means for you in the courtroom is this. Not every single one of you has to give your DNA or your fingerprints. If you have to do that, those orders are going to be on your paperwork. My name is Commissioner Beck. I'm here to do a few things for you. Number one, I'm here to let you know why you're here. Number two, if you might be released. Number three, if you're going to be assigned an attorney. The vast majority of you will be assigned an attorney, which leads to my number one rule. Please don't talk about the facts of your case. Anything you say or do can be used against you. Everything in the courtroom is video recorded. So please don't talk about the facts of your case unless it's with your attorney. Second, I'm sure you're going to have a lot of questions for me. Unfortunately, I'm not your legal counsel, so I can't answer legal questions for you. So please save those types of questions for your attorney. Finally, you're going to be hearing about lots of different dates and different types of release conditions. You don't have to memorize all that stuff. All that information is going to be on your paperwork. That's why it's important to keep your paperwork and save it. Don't lose it. If you end up missing a court date or don't follow a written court order, you could just end up back here. When it comes to those release conditions and court orders, when you come into the courtroom, I'm going to be telling you some of your release conditions, not all of your release conditions. For a list of all release conditions, again, those will be on your paperwork. Here's how tonight's going to work. I'm going to call two names. The first name I call is going to come in the courtroom and stand in front of me at the podium. Second name I call is going to sit on that chair next to the door. Then we're going to keep on cycling through until the calendar's finished. Can I please get Rafael Saiza to the podium? Alessandro Edmonds to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Rafael Saiza, 53183.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Superior Court new case and a probation violation warrant. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for aggravated assault of Class 3 felony. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 31 and November 4 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $35,000. If you're able to bond out, you're not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you have to contact your PO within 3 days. You also have a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date's November 3rd in the downtown Superior Court. You have an additional $500 secured appearance bond on top of your $35,000 secured appearance bond. Same conditions of release. Most important one, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Alessandro Edmonds to the podium. Jason Vizgar to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
12/29/2000, Alessandro Edmonds.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case and 2 probation violation warrants. Let me talk to you about your new case. You've been arrested for aggravated DUI, Class 4 felony. I found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 31 and November 4 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $15,000. You also have 2 probation violation warrants. I'm assigning counsel. Your next court date on both of those is November 3rd in the downtown Superior Court. Each of those is going to have an additional $500 secured appearance bond. So grand total, $16,000 secured appearance. If you're able to bond out, you're going to be alcohol and drug tested and monitored. You're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. You shall not operate any type of motor vehicle. You're going to be drug and alcohol tested weekly, and pretrial services shall not delete the testing without an express order from the court. Any positive, diluted, or missed tests shall be reported to the court by the next court date. Want to please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Jason Visgar to the podium. Rebecca Josephson to the chair, please. Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Jason Sam Viscar, 11/5/94.
Thank you. Sir, you have an out-of-county warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's going to be October 29th. That's at the Casa Grande Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge down there. It's a $1,085.01 cash bond. Sir, if you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Rebecca Josephson to the podium. Deontay Smith to the chair, please. Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Rebecca Josephson, July 10th, 1970.
Thank you. Ma'am, you're also here on an out-of-county warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's October 29th. That's at the Pima Consolidated Justice Court. I'm affirming the bond set by the judge down there. It's a $1,000 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork.
I'm not understanding.
Deontay Smith to the podium. Percy McCoy to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Oh, yes, Deontay Smith, June 24th, 1991.
Thank you. Sir, you two are also here on an out-of-county warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's October 29th. This is out of the Eloy City Court.
Okay.
I'm affirming the bond set by the judge out there. It's a $530 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Okay.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Percy McCoy to the podium. Michael Padilla to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
052397.
Name, please.
Percy McCoy.
Thank you. You're here today on a Superior Court new case. You've been arrested for criminal trespass, a Class 6 felony, assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor, criminal damage, a Class 1 misdemeanor. I found probable cause. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court dates are October 31 and November 4 in the downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $500. If you're able to bond out, you are not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Michael Padilla to the podium. Rachel Hoover to the chair, please. Name and date of birth, please.
Michael Padilla, May 16th, 1995.
Thank you. You're here today on a municipal court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's October 28th. That's at the Peoria City Court. Sir, I'm going to reduce your bond down to $100. If you're able to bond out, you're just not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir. Rachel Hoover to the podium. Yaqib Mohammed to the chair, please.
Sorry. Hello.
Hi, name and date of birth, please.
It's Rachel Hoover, 2/17/1988.
Thank you. Ma'am, you're here today on a probation violation warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's going to be November 3rd in the downtown Superior Court. I'm affirming the bond set by your probation violation judge. It's a $100 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Most important thing, if you bond out, you got to contact your PO within 3 days.
Okay.
Thank you. Please step to your left for your paperwork. Yaqib Mohammed to the podium. David Jones to the chair, please. Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Yaqub Muhammad, 10/23/1973.
Thank you. Sir, I apologize for mispronouncing your first name.
It's okay.
Sir, you're here today on a Justice Court warrant. I'm assigning you an attorney. Your next court date's October 28th. It's at the Moon Valley Justice Court. Sir, I'm reducing your bond down to $100 secured appearance bond. If you're able to bond out, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Please step to your left for your paperwork, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. David Jones to the podium. Jason Church to the chair, please. Hi, name and date of birth, please.
David Jones, 10/17/87.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Justice Court warrant. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for the types of charges that you're facing, you don't get a free attorney, but you can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right. Your next court date is going to be November 4th. That's at the Santan Justice Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. There's some conditions to your release.
All right.
Sir, you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol, and you cannot drive a motor vehicle without a valid driver's license. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, sir.
Promise to appear on November 4th at the Santan Justice Court?
Yes, I do.
And do you understand if you don't show up, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
I do.
Do you understand that this is probably the last chance you're going to get of being released to OR? If you're back here again, you're going to get a bond? Do you understand that?
I do.
All right, sir. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you on your own recognizance. Please make sure to show up to court, okay?
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Jason Church to the podium. Jose Vieira to the chair, please. Hi, name and date of birth, please.
Jason Church, 7/8/76.
Thank you. Sir, you're here today on a Justice Court warrant. I'm not assigning you an attorney because for these types of charges you're facing, you don't get a free attorney, but you can hire your own attorney if you want one. Do you understand that?
Yes.
All right, sir. Your next court date is going to be November 4th at the Arrowhead Justice Court. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you today. There's some conditions to your release, though. You can't go back to the scene of the original crime, no contact with any victim or witness, and you're not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Do you understand all these conditions?
Yes, I do, sir.
Do you promise to follow all these conditions?
Yes, I do, sir.
Do you promise to appear on November 4th at the Arrowhead Justice Court?
Yes, sir.
And you understand if you don't show up again, they'll issue a warrant for your arrest?
Yes.
You also understand this is probably the last chance you're going to get at OR release, and if you're back here again, you're going to get a bond. Do you understand that?
I do understand that.
All right, sir. Upon your promise to appear, I'll be releasing you on your own recognizance. You want to please step to your left for your paperwork? Please go to court, all right?
Thank you.
Thank you. Jose Vieira to the podium. Hi, is the interpreter on the line?
This is the interpreter speaking, yes.
Hi, thank you. I'll be speaking to the defendant now. Would you please slowly and clearly state your full name and date of birth?
Por favor, diga claramente su nombre legal completo y su fecha de nacimiento.
José Ángel Viera García, 23 de enero de 1999.
José Ángel Vila García, January 23rd, 1999.
Thank you. You're here today on a new case in the Superior Court.
Gracias. Usted está aquí en un caso nuevo en el Tribunal Superior.
You've been arrested for aggravated assault, a Class 3 felony, and possession of a weapon by a prohibited person, a Class 4 felony.
Okay. Usted está siendo cargado o acusado cargado, sentenciado con asalto agravado de un delito mayor de clase 3 y posesión de una arma, un delito mayor de clase 4.
I have found probable cause and I'm assigning you an attorney.
Esto he encontrado causa probable o motivo probable y le estoy asignando un abogado.
Your next court dates are October 31 and November 4 in the Downtown Superior Court.
This is the interpreter requesting a repetition, please.
Your next court dates are October 31 and November 4 in the Downtown Superior Court.
Sus siguientes fechas de juzgado serán el 31 de octubre y el 4 de noviembre en el Tribunal Superior del Centro.
I'm setting a bond of $40,000.
Estoy asignando una fianza de $40,000.
If you're able to pay that bond and are released, you will be on supervised release with an electronic ankle monitor.
Si usted puede pagar la cantidad de la fianza y ser liberado. Usted estará bajo liberación supervisada y usted utilizará un monitor en el tobillo electrónico.
You are also not to return to the scene of the crime, and you're to have no contact with any victim or witness.
Tampoco debe usted regresar a la escena del crimen ni tener contacto con ninguna víctima ni testigo.
You cannot possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol.
Usted no puede tener posesión de armas, drogas o alcohol.
You must continue to obey the order of protection that is out against you.
Usted debe continuar obedeciendo la orden de protección que tiene en su contra.
You may have no contact with the victim whatsoever, even if they contact you first.
Usted no puede tener contacto con la víctima en lo absoluto, aun cuando ellos los hayan contactado primero.
You are warned that a violation of a no victim contact order can lead to a Class 6 felony.
Usted está siendo advertido que violación de una orden de protección puede ser determinado como un delito grave de clase 6.
Please go to your left for your paperwork.
Por favor, pásese a la izquierda para su papeleo. Por su papeleo.
Thank you for your help, Mr. Interpreter.
Thanks for calling, Mr. Interpreter disconnecting.
Thank you. For the last two individuals, I'll be visiting them back at the cell. They pose a risk of harm to themselves or to others. George Garcia, date of birth 12/6/1968, is here in a Superior Court new case. Arrested for aggravated DUI, Class 4 felony, disobeying an order of the court, Class 1 misdemeanor, resisting an order for the control of a motor vehicle, Class 2 misdemeanor, refusal to give a true name, a Class 2 misdemeanor. I have found probable cause. I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates are October 31st and November 4th at the Downtown Superior Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $1,000. If he's able to bond out, pretrial services supervision with alcohol and drug testing and monitoring. Not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. Shall be drug and alcohol tested weekly. Sean Smith, date of birth 8/16/75, here in a municipal court warrant. And I'm assigning counsel. Next court dates November 5th at the Goodyear City Court, setting a secured appearance bond of $100. If he's able to bond out, not to return to the scene of the crime, no contact with any victim or witness, not to possess any weapons, drugs, or alcohol. After visiting these individuals back at the cell, if I'm to make any changes to these release conditions, I'll come back on the record to make those changes. This concludes the 11 p.m. calendar.